Hello guys, how you doing? It's Team Pro. It's been a little bit sometimes since the last time I post a video. Okay, we're having this gonna be 2017-18 Audi A4. Okay, we're about to start tinting this car. Now I already moved this piece right here that I've seen some in some groups. So this is gonna be a T20. It's got little 2 Torx screws. You can remove them. One there, one there. So that is true. I've seen some guys have been removing actually the whole panel. I was just checking this out, and you don't have to remove the whole panel. It's just push a little bit towards you, and it looks like this one actually is not that hard, to be honest with you. Okay, it's a little bit easier. All right, to remove these sweeps. And yeah, this car is a little super tight. The other day I did one with my helper and it was a little bit pain in the ass, but so far it's not as difficult. All right, with comparing to the other one that I did the other day with my helper. Anyway, moving forward with the back doors, it looks like it's, you know, same, hopefully, you know. So it's got the trim that you gotta remove in order for you to pop this thing. Okay, just careful. Okay, start popping these things. Just this time I grab a plastic one. Okay, so you just gotta be really careful, because these things are super fragile. So they break if you bend it. Screw. So see here. Okay, there he goes. Okay, so this one, see these things? That one is completely different than this one is. So this one has got a little legs over here. It goes in here. You actually be really cautious with that stuff. And then screws in here too as well. It's got 2 as well. Get them off. I don't know why this guy's so damn complicated, man. You know, of course, German. Anyway, so the same thing, guys. It's not as hard, you know. Yeah, I mean, remove those screws. They give you a little bit more open space to remove the sweeps, because otherwise these cars are super tight to work on it, especially when the back window comes around too. All right guys, on top of that, we're gonna remove the third brake light too as well. So I need to keep on removing this stuff. And then you know, like I said, it's just be really careful with these things over here. Okay, so the way they pop, but at the same time, you know, it takes a little bit. So just be, like I said, you gotta just be patient with this thing. These cars are a little fragile, just worse than a baby. All right, so inexpensive as hell. That's what I call them, break my wallets, all of the Germans. Anyway, so screws over here, or we can just throw them in here. That way I don't lose them. Okay, pop the panel just on the top. Like I said, you're removing, it's actually, yeah, you're removing just the screws in order for you to have a little bit more open space to remove this damn thing. Then that way you remove the sweep. So you already saw those two back doors. Now with this front passenger, okay, I'm just gonna do a little quick from top. Maybe there it is, easy. So that's it. And this, you move this one over here and then slice it out. This one is a little bit bigger, but like I said, there you go. 1, 2. What is this? Right here. And then put it right here. And the same thing. Lift it a little bit. Okay, and then just your tool. Lift this thing. And that's it. Okay, now for the third brake light, I normally use this flat one over here. What is this? Right here. Okay. Well, this one is specific for the third brake light. Okay. What you gotta do is just either do this right here, put it, and then push it, put it inside, and then just try to lift it and pressure up, and it comes right off. And that's it, guys. All right, remove this little thing. This thing is a little bit, sometimes a little bit pain in the ass to get it off, but that's all you gotta do. And then after, say you gotta lift it, all the way, because it's got a little tip that actually needs to be free. Here we go, and that's it, guys. Comes off. All right, now you have open space to do your work, and then that's it, fellas. All right, this 2017 18 A4 removable the door sweeps to do the bottom loading, and then also removal the third brake light. That way you can perform, cover up all your window and do your work. All right, fellas, well, y'all have a great day. Steam Pro, see you on the next one. Take care. GoPro, stop recording.